Hey people, I know I never said this before, but I need to tell you that there are some things about strong lungs you need to know. Before the show even comes out, I just wanted to let you know about this show. So, some people, I'm sure there may be some stuff which might not make the show quite as good as you think it is. I'm trying to make it the best show ever, and most of all, popular, but dang, it might not be quite as good. Oh gosh, that was actually kind of funny there. I just made myself read karaoke letters. I said it as I made myself read karaoke. It was funny, wasn't it? So here's the first reason why. The show has comedic word. Okay, sorry, it's reading it too fast. We might need it to say it a little slower. Let's make it a little longer. Okay. Hold on. This should make it slower. The show has comedic censorship of a few harmless words. It's purely for fun and does not indicate strong language. So what I mean by that is that you might hear these three words be censored. Now the reason why you might hear them be censored is because they make me uncomfortable. Not because they're like swear words, but they're just words I just don't like hearing. You know, they're all just something I don't like. So yeah, the three words you're gonna hear be censored are these words. You're about to see them roll by, and see, there they are. See? They just rolled right by. I know you're probably gonna say, those words aren't bad. Why censor those words? So yeah, well those words, here's the reason why. And that's the reason why. See? It's right there. Yep. So yeah, you're gonna hear those, so that's why you're probably not gonna hear those words so much. Okay. You gonna find these words? You ain't finding them here. Sorry. Doesn't matter if you mind those words or not. They ain't gonna show up in strong lungs very often. Someone might say them, but I'm just gonna make them be censored, you know? And here's another reason why you might want to prepare to sing in strong lungs. Here's the other reason why. Strong lungs? Yeah, you probably should understand this. This is a crazy one. This is like because of the lunar boonies. Although, I'll explain it, but the truth is, it's just meant to be like, just something a part of it's just, let's just say I'm just doing it to be, make it, more funny, where, strong lungs are scared of girls and midriffs because they think they're evil because they think that they can tell that girls are bad if they have their midriffs exposed, which makes the show funny. It's meant to be funny. Same with the, girls and especially the lunar boonies. Turns out, yeah, those girls are bad as heck. So yeah, there is a lot of girls exposing their midriffs in this show, so just to let you know. But yeah, there are men that does that too. And so, yeah, females, a lot of women in their midriffs. Sorry about that. So, not Fangy, but yeah. This isn't a story, this is a reminder still. This show has a lot of parodies of restaurants, only ones that I like. But, it has a lot of restaurant, parodies of logos, lots of logo parodies. I think that's okay, but, I'm sure it is. So I don't have to, warn you about that, because there is a lot of, if you're figuring out what that wrinkle that bag sound is, I just got Taco Bell, which is, I'm trying to get my cake to be out of my bag. So, yeah. The truth is, also, Yeah. Okay, now it's better. Also, yeah. And yeah. Also this show may have a little bit of dark episodes. There are a few like this show has a lot of like quite a few dark episodes, which is pretty. Some are scary, some are like they're like scary. It does have like a few horror episodes. So yeah, so yeah, like it does have like a few like horror episode. Yeah, some stuff like that. Yeah, and also this show has like a lot of like episodes made like sad, dark. Like it's where I mean it has a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah, like it has episodes where where a man loses his girlfriend and he's just upset about it, but then they find a new girlfriend. Yeah, it's like yeah, there are some episodes that features like my characters, like each whichever character I have, they have a girlfriend, but then they lose her, and then they're just lonely and just upset, like they're just being mean to people because they're lonely, and then later in the episode they find a new girlfriend. Yeah, it's stuff like that, you know. Yeah, yeah, my show's like that. Yeah, and here's another reason why. This show has a lot of episodes that has a lot of car crash and destruction scenes. Yeah, there are quite a few episodes. A few seasons has like a few seasons contains car crashes and destruction in every episode, but not all of the seasons has episodes like that. Most of the seasons only has 10 episodes that has destruction and car crashes in them. Like they would either like play like either like yeah, like they would be separated. Like it would like be played from like either like season 1 through 5, or maybe maybe like 4 through maybe uh I don't know, 10, something like that. Yeah. But like there would be like 5 episodes, but then 5 more episodes and then the 5 more episodes after that they have destruction and car crashes. Well, like each season's only meant to have like destruction and car crashes in like 5 or 10 episodes. Each season only has destruction and like car crashes and destruction in like 5 episodes. Like every season is meant, yeah. And like I said, some seasons has destruction and car crashes in all of their episodes, but not all of these seasons has that. Cuz they're like an action season, like 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 hero versus villain type season. And then there's and then later, but yeah, but not all of the seasons are like has destruction and car crashes in every episode. uh most of most of the seasons just has destruction and car crashes in 5 episodes. Only 5 episodes in each season has car crashes and destruction. Well, yeah. And here's and here's now here's another reason. So yeah, also things like there's going to be like real like stuff, like things in the show like cloud, like real, like very realistic clouds. And I don't mean like just yeah, like I don't mean like just normal cartoon clouds, like the type you see in cartoons. I mean they're gonna be like clouds, like shaped like clouds. They're gonna be designed like the clouds are gonna be designed to look like the cloud, like the way you see clouds in real life. Like let me show you. You know, like this. Like yeah, you see how this picture has clouds design the way they look in real life. Yeah, Strong Lungs is gonna have clouds like that. Well, these are actually anime clouds, but as you can see, there's a person. I don't know who it is. It's kind of scary because it's literally a shadow figure. Yeah, sorry about that. It's ain't feeling comfortable with that. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, not only are you gonna see that, but like the way how you there's also gonna be like traffic, like there's gonna be like cities, like the way you see like stuff you see in a city, like stuff that you like see in real life but don't find it, but you can't easily find in cartoons. And yeah, you know the left turn signal water tower thing, like yeah, you're gonna see like real traffic lights and water towers. Like I don't mean like see them realistic. I don't mean like realistic normal 3 sections and like just legged style water towers only. I mean you're gonna see like the turn signals and like other styles of water towers in this cartoon. Like this, like you'll see like these signals, like the not only are you gonna see the 3 section, but you're also gonna be like see like the 4 section, 5 section, and the turn signals, including the flash and yellow arrow turn signals in the show, which may not make the show quite as great because it's got like real traffic lights, like other signals, not just the standard one, which is what they like. It's not only the standard one you'll see. You're gonna see like the other types of traffic lights, like the ones that people that are like in real life, and you also see real water towers. Well, you might not just see like the non-protected left turn flash and yellow arrow signal, because mostly you're just gonna see the like 4 section signal. Well, like you're also gonna see the right turn. Yeah, you're not just only gonna see the left turn, you're gonna see the right turn type 2. Well, more. Well, I mean, I know you can see like the 2 different, like how the right turn signals, like the ones on the right has normal red, like a normal red ball, and the ones next to them on the left has arrow red. But in Strong Lungs they only use the right turn signals with the normal red, so you'll pretty much only see that in the show. I was planning on using the arrow ones, but I didn't think they'd be good enough because I thought the ones with the normal red were better to use. So that's why you would only see them, especially next to the water towers. And yeah, these, like, you're also going to see real water towers, not just only the multi-columns or like the old, like, just cone roof, like the old style, like just the like only they don't you're not only going to just you're not going to see water towers the way you see them in cartoons. You're going to see like real life water towers like this, like these ones, like multi-columns, spheroids, composites, and hydro pillars. Yeah, you're also going to see like the radial cones and the turospheres, like yeah, this and this. Yeah, yeah. So therefore you're not just only going to see like one certain type of traffic light or water tower in the show. You're going to see like you do in like you see in cartoons. You're going to see like a whole different. Yeah, the only water tower you won't find in in this show is a standpipe. Well, actually you might, but I mean, or actually let's just say that's the only water tower you won't find left turn signaled in the show, because you know I made my left turn signal water tower videos. And you're also going to see like towers that aren't really put in cartoons. Let me show you. You're also gonna like this, yeah, an AT&T long lines tower, aka a microwave tower. Now this type of tower is never put in a cartoon before. Yeah, these towers were never put into cartoons, because the only place you could find them was in real life, you know. Well, you're definitely gonna. Well, this is gonna be like the first cartoon that has an AT&T microwave long lines tower in it. It's also gonna have another type of tower that you see in real life but don't find in cartoons, and that would be the radar towers. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there are some radar towers in cartoons, but not are there like golf ball type, like the golf ball type, like that you like this, yeah, the golf ball type. Yeah, these towers that has like a giant white sphere on top. I mean, they kind of look like water towers, but they're actually radar towers. It's kind of funny because people calls them. They say they look like a giant golf ball. Yeah, I mean they sort of do, but the truth is they're not golf balls. They're Doppler radar towers. But yeah, strong lungs is you're gonna see these in strong lungs. But the cool thing is you're also gonna see like other types of towers, like ones I made up. You'll see just what they are. Well, I'll just tell you them. I'm not actually gonna show you them in this video. I'll just tell you what they are for now. Yeah, some you already know, like the station towers, the street light towers, the power line towers, I think. We also got, but I also, yeah, and we got like these towers. I made up these towers called gas towers. And I also made up storage towers and oil towers. Yeah, gas towers are pretty cool. I also made up the computer towers, which are meant to be computer powered. But but you don't want to. But they're like pretty much all around strong lungs. They're like built all over the place in strong lungs. Some are even next to the left turn signal water towers. And there's also internet towers. I mean, the internet towers is what gives you a signal. It's so nobody loses connection. Well, as long as they're running, but if one gets, like, struck by lightning or something, they'll stop working. Well, maybe. I mean, they will stop working. But, like, even if the power goes out, they'll still work. Because they're, like, power outage. Like, it's power outage proof internet. So, like, it'll still work even if the power goes out. Yeah, it'll keep running. It won't go out if the power goes out. It'll just keep running. And we also got a Zeppelin control tower. It's actually yeah, they're pretty cool. We also have like a billboard. We got a monitor tower. It's like a big version of a billboard. They're pretty cool. I'm sure I told you the air raid tower. I also made up a traffic light tower, which you won't see them next to water towers because they're meant to be like the non-type left turn signal, like like the signalized intersections that don't have left turn signals. Like it's just only normal signals. But instead, strong lungs decided rather than just doing that, they put a special type of tower in the middle of the intersection. Like it's not really a roundabout. It's called a traffic light tower, so they're only like placed in the middle of a signalized intersection. I mean, it is pretty big, like in case somebody needs to turn left or right, they don't have to just have to just see a normal standard traffic light. And like that's just boring. I'm showing off something a lot better. I also have a it's a very special type of tower. We also have like a whistle tower. We also have a train signal tower. They're not as big. They're just like the size of the traffic light towers. They're only like the size of these small clock towers that you see. Like the bell towers, like the ones you'll see at like the universities and stuff. Like the size of the UNCW one. They're only like that big. They're not really big. Like they're not bigger than they're not as big as a water tower or cell tower. They're only like clock tower size. Or like something like that. Like the size of the clock tower or bell tower at UNCW college. Like something like that. So yeah, there's also like station towers. Yeah. But there's also these things called utility dolls. That's another, like, they're like these, like, and yes, they expose their midriffs, which is, like, I'm not doing it in, not just, I'm not trying to do it, like, in a romantic way for everyone. I'm trying to do it, like, make it be, like, funny, because they say that if the midriff is exposed in a romantic way, if it's like if they're exposing it to be romantic, then it isn't kid friendly. But if they're just exposing it to be funny, then it's kid friendly. I mean, let's say I'm just doing it. I'm just exposing it to be funny, but for everyone else. But I'm exposing their midriff to be romantic, but only for me, not for everyone else. It's exposed to be funny for everyone else, because it's meant to be like, you know how like the strong lung says, and it's like, and I wanted to make it where the strong lungs were afraid of women that exposes their midriff, because they think they're bad, and they say they're bad because they say they're monsters. It's very funny, to be honest. I should have been doing it on this screen, actually. And also, here's like another reason. So this show has more female antagonists than male antagonists. Yeah, most of the antagonists are females. Because since the show is more about male characters, there are some male antagonists, like Fango, of course, who actually turns good. Most of the male antagonists turns good. I probably should like at least make up one who's pure evil and just gets defeated by a strong lung. Also, this show has like a lot of like car like also this show has like vehicle characters. Wait, did I mention that before? I don't think so. But yeah, they have like vehicle characters, and I don't mean like just like robot cars, like just yeah, they don't like I'm not saying like they're just cars that can talk. They're actually like cars with faces. Like I don't mean like just like yeah, they have like faces, but the headlights are their like the headlights are their eyes, and their mouth are like under the grill. The grill is their nose, and their mouth's underneath, like in between the bumper and the grill. Like where the grill's located, and their mouth's like underneath. Where the grill's supposed to be located, but it's also supposed to be like above the bumper, but like in between the bumper and where the grill's located, because the grill's meant to be like their nose. And yeah, something. Also, there's like a few tree characters. I'm sure they still like make like landform characters. I mean, I know they still make like food characters and other object characters. There's also a few, but I know that only card characters would be more in a show for like younger children, but this show is more, but is more for teen. But this is supposed to be like a more teen show, like I know cartoons that are supposed to be like more for like older people wouldn't have car characters. Well, this one actually is, because I think it'd be cooler if I did have car characters in this show, because like yeah, of course, like I made up like, but I also made but the only vehicles I made were like this, so I'll show you the ones I made up. So yeah, the car characters like that. You see how like that one, I think that I'm not sure what that car is supposed to be made, but are named, not made, but and you see the female cat next to it. So yeah, that's another reason. There are cats in this show, but pretty much you're probably only going to see female cats in this show. There's no male cat characters, just only female cat characters. I know a lot of people like male cat characters more than females, but I like females more than male. So yeah, you're probably only gonna see like female cats in this series. this show. Yeah. And, I mean, not all of them are bad. Not all of them are going to be an antagonist. Some are going to be good, but, like, Sid's girlfriend Kimmy, Sid the Rainbow's girlfriend Kimmy. You see, Strong Lungs? Yeah. Something like that. See, there's more female cats than male. Yeah, there's probably not going to be any male cats in this series. There's probably only going to be female cats in this series. Therefore, this series might not be the greatest series. So yeah, these are all my vehicle characters. See, you see there's a car name Mac. There's Rick, who's a Jeep. There's Callan, who's that red car. There's Bortson, who's that pickup truck. I think I should have named him Leo. Maybe Bortson should be the name of this orange truck in the picture. And there's a steamroller named Sparky. There's a train named Travis. He's a purple train. And a light blue airplane named Alex. And there's a lawnmower named Rico the lawnmower. And that, did I mention that bright purple one, the one with the sunglasses? His name is Diesel. He's not always a nice guy. Yeah, he's not. He's like a kind of like snooty car, or not really. This guy's just kind of a grouchy character, this orange guy. And we also got a flying saucer, a UFO named Marley. Marley, yeah, you see him. These characters are pretty crazy. Oh, there's also supposed to be a tank named Timothy. I should have showed him to you. Well, I probably should add him one in the next video. I'm not going to make it after this one, unfortunately. But yeah. And also, I think here's the last thing. You're probably going to see this symbol, you know, this like no symbol or like not symbol, like the symbol that means no, or like, yeah, something like that. But you might see it on like computers, or you won't see like the red cross that you, because those are, because the reason why you won't see any of those except in the episode where we got these like, well, that's because in this show, in Strong Lungs, they're forbidden to be put up or shown to. Yeah. Well, the real reason why is because those make me uncomfortable, because I just don't feel comfortable looking at them. I don't like sometimes they trigger me. That's why I don't like seeing them. Either they make me uncomfortable, and on the other hand, they trigger me sometimes. It's because they trigger me sometimes, and even if I see them but they don't trigger me, they just make me uncomfortable, because I know they can trigger me if one shows up in a way that triggers me. So that's why you're going to see this symbol instead. This one right here. Yeah, that's why you're going to see like the circle with the line through it rather than the red cross. There actually is supposed to be an episode that has red crosses, but just walking, talking kind. One's supposed to be a giant, and they're actually meant to be the villain. Those ones should actually be the pure evil male villain. Like, those ones should be pure evil, actually. Some of these villains I made up, most of these villains I made up are just misunderstood, like just broken. But these X people are pure evil. Yeah, I was gonna, well, let's see. We could probably call them the X dudes. Yeah. Don't go thinking I'm not gonna call them the X-Men, because I don't want to use Marvel, because otherwise I'd be stealing Marvel's idea. I don't want to do that, now do I? Nope, I certainly don't. Because otherwise I'd be violating the copyright laws, and I don't want to like use other people's intellectual property. So I want to let's just call them the X. What could we call them? X, or we should just call them the Crossmen. Or I don't think I should call them Red X-Men, because I think calling them the Red X-Men might be a little too close to X-Men, and I don't want to. And still, let's maybe. And like I said, we don't want to be violating copyright laws. Let's yeah, because those are the only red XP like red like X's you'll see. You won't see like normal like non-living ones like you see on cancel signs or errors, but you're only going to see like this symbol on cancels, and like this is the only sign, like this is the only symbol the strong lungs would use on like their error screens or cancellation. They would use this for cancellation rather than the red X. Also, so I wanted to make it be like where it makes them uncomfortable, or because it triggers them sometimes, because like I do. And that's the reason why I don't like, and those 3 words that I showed off, why I want to censor them and like make it where the strong lungs, like if someone says any of these words, like yeah, like these ones that I like, these ones, yeah, these ones, like yeah, remember these ones, yeah, these 3 words, the ones that are going by, yeah, I don't like them. They're uncomfortable. And on the other hand, they're triggering. Yeah, they make me uncomfortable because they trigger me sometimes. The 2 I words kind of triggers me more than the P word does. And that's why I wanted to make it where the strong lungs like gets in trouble. Like if somebody either puts up a red X, or if they say any of those 3 words that they're not supposed to say, they're going to get in trouble if they say them. And I might make them say them, but they're going to be censored. You know, I probably make one episode where someone puts up a red X, but it's going to be like blurred, not like kind of like, but it's going to be like pixel blurred, kind of like, but it's going to be blurred in the show. So it's just so I don't see it. I mean, it's not going to be like, it's not like somebody is putting up something like vulgar or like unsuitable for children to look at. Like it's not like they're putting up something vulgar on a poster on the wall. I mean, it's just a red X being blurred. Yeah, it's just a red X being censored. It's just being blurred. It's just so I don't see it. I mean, it's okay. I mean, some people might not like it, but I mean, I just don't want to see it because it might feel, it's just going to make me uncomfortable. The only ones that won't be blurred or censored are the red X people. We'll just call them the red. We'll just call them the X dudes. But yeah, anyway, that's it, y'all. Those were the reasons that was the reminder for the show. Why you should be prepared for whatever type of stuff this show may contain that you might not enjoy as much. Also, I forgot one thing. Also, the only thing that the show's not going to have is nipples. You know, that part on the little like dots on your chest. Yeah, those are not going to be in the show. The show's not going to contain any of those. They're just going to be like invisible. Yeah, those are just going to be invisible. I'm going to make it so none of the characters has nipples. Like, yeah, no nipples, because I just think they're just gross. Yeah, first of all, because it's gross. Also, it's not so suitable. Also, I mean, that would only be, I mean, the nipple area would only be shown on the men. Yeah, some strong lungs are on, there are a few episodes where there's men on skins. That's one is actually meant for me to be, but that's just meant to be funny. There are a few men in their underwear scenes in this show, but the nipples are not visible. So yeah, there's no visible nipples. They're just like blank. It's just a blank chest. Their chest is just completely blank. There's no nipples. Well, they might have a belly button, but some characters don't have belly buttons. Yeah, like my lunar boonies. Some of my lunar boonies, like some of these characters, their belly buttons aren't visible either. Like these Like most of the lunar boonies, their belly buttons aren't visible. I mean, some of them are like. I mean, most of. I mean, more of the strong lungs has their belly buttons visible. The lunar boonies, uh, yeah, the strong lungs has more visible belly buttons than the lunar boonies do. The lunar boonies, yeah, it's something like that where their like stomach's completely blank, their chest and yeah, the strong lungs where their chest and their stomach is completely blank. Yeah, their body, like the very front part of their body, it's just blank. There's no nipples, no belly button. Yeah, nothing. It's just a blank chest, blank stomach. Well, on some of them. Some of the strong lungs has a visible belly button. The only thing that's not visible is their nipples. Yeah, they're. But yeah, so uh yeah, thing yeah, like Hardy. I mean, you'll see that Hardy has a belly button, but you'll see. I mean, you can see his belly button, but his nipples aren't visible. You'll see that. I mean, you'll see his abdomens, and yeah, I mean, you'll see his belly button and abdomens, but you won't see his nipples because his nipples are invisible. Yeah, yeah, none of these characters' nipples are invisible. But the women, they're just gonna have. They're not gonna show that part at all because otherwise the show would not be for children. Now, don't go thinking that I'm gonna show off women's chests like bare, like chests like that because they're not gonna show that. There's not gonna be any women underwear scenes, only men because I think men are more safe than women. Yeah. Also because since I'm a male, I think it'd be better if you're gonna add something like add women underwear scenes. I say you should only do that if you're a female who makes cartoons. But since I'm a man, I only make men in underwear scenes. You know? Yeah. There won't be any women in underwear scenes, just men in underwear scenes in this show. Because I think it's more safe, in my opinion. Yeah. Also, women, the only part I would show on women is their midriff. Yeah. Either the only part they just show their midriff. They either show their midriff or they don't show any skin. Or they just show, or they don't show any body skin at all. You know? Stuff like that. And for the men, they're either showing their stomach. You're either going to see their midriff or their stomach showing, or you're going to see them on skins, or you're going to see them completely covered. For the women, it's either midriff exposed or just body skin completely covered. And yeah. And yep. And see, the rule is strong lungs, the chest is just going to be completely blank. Every male character's chest is just going to be completely blank. No nipples shown, just a blank chest. Also, these. Yeah, I think I already told you about the, like, humanoid fantasy violence. Yeah, I'm sure I already told you about that. There's also humanoid fantasy violence in this. This is just supposed to be a fantasy violence cartoon, you know? Yeah, it's rated TVY7 for fantasy violence. Well, it might get rated TV PG though. I hope it. Well, I hope it doesn't get like rated for a higher rate, and I hope it's either just TVY7, FV, or TV PG. Either one or the other. Nothing older, just TV PG or TVY7 fantasy violence. You know? Yep. And, yep, that wraps it up, people. Or strong lung fans. See you next time.